Hey, this is Chris from IAMDYNAMITE, and you're listening to Jade on WRIF TV.
Jade Springart here, and we're at Smalls in Hamtramck. I'm sitting down with the drummer of IAMDYNAMITE. His name is Chris. He's actually from Michigan, so pretty excited to be doing a show back here at home. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, a little tired. It was a long drive. We played Columbus last night, and we just needed to get back into pure Michigan, you know, so it was good, but yeah, it's just kind of, it's always good to be home, and you know, we can't wait to see friends, family, you know, because we still know everybody here, so it's good.
All right, well, before I harp on you about the mix-up with the interview, let's talk about your album. It's called Supermegafantastic, and your first single, Where Will We Go? Yeah. Doing pretty awesome. How are you guys feeling about the album and the tour and everything?
It's good, you know, it's funny because being from Michigan, doing Michigan shows all over the place and starting to branch out and tour, it was strange to go out, get the major, you know, kind of the major support of management and even an indie label, and just, you know, getting us out there and doing it. So when we recorded, you know, that album, we did it in Texas at Willie Nelson's studio, which was kind of cool. It smelled like,
like what?
Something.
Like some drugs, maybe?
Maybe.
Willie Nelson? I don't believe it.
We never met him though, but we tried to reach out, but it was all good. But no, you know, it's just been fun, and we're excited with the success, and you know, it takes us away from home a lot, but you know, it's a job, you know, and we can't not do anything and just sit on the album. So, but we're excited about it. We had our whole lives to you know, to write that one. Some of those songs are old to us, but new to everybody else, you know. But it's cool, and a lot of it does have Michigan ties, you know, because you know we're from here. So
right.
It's all good. But yeah,
do you find a lot of inspiration from Michigan, just in general, just the?
I mean, just being born and raised, it's like, man, I had a long time, you know, here, and the other Chris obviously still lives here and whatnot. But yeah, it's more, you know, we get inspiration from a lot of things. We like to listen to a lot of different music, and being a duo, we do get compared to the White Stripes a lot. But there's nothing wrong with that. You know, we don't roll our eyes or be like, oh, you know, that's
right.
But you know, it's cool, and we accept that because they're great. You know, they went out and they did it as well, and hopefully we can follow in their footsteps. You know, so. And you know, we get the Eminems, we get the Kid Rocks, of course, because people think of Detroit or even just Michigan in general. It's like, oh, you know Uncle Kracker, don't you? No, you know, I don't know him. But you know, it's we do see, you know, just from everything, you know, we think of our trips up north or you know anything. Working in Ann Arbor, it's just kind of like, you know, bar hopping anywhere, downtown Detroit, whatever. It's like, yeah, you get inspiration from that, old memories and whatnot, you know. Right,
absolutely. What are your favorite places in Michigan, or like Detroit, Ann Arbor? Obviously, those are our big cities. So
sure.
What are your favorite places to hang out
at? You know what? I love it. Obviously, every Michigander loves going up north. Hubbard Lake is one of my all-time favorites. I love going up there. You know, when we started kind of working it ourselves and you know doing it ourselves, we'd frequent Grand Rapids, and that was always a cool stop for us to go to and stuff. But you know, coming downtown Detroit, it's kind of weird because being from just outside, you know, Ann Arbor area, coming into downtown Detroit to us was always cool. And it still had that big, you know, that big town feel, you know. So I'm a huge fan of Greektown. Lycon Cafe was my favorite restaurant ever. It's now closed, right? I heard
no, I don't think so.
No?
I don't believe so. Last time we were down there, I think Lycon was still open.
Okay, good. That's good. That's good to know. I heard a rumor that it had closed, and I was sad. But you know, that was one of my favorite spots to go. Slows was always good, you know, whatever. And
absolutely.
It's just, I mean, anywhere. We've done a lot of stuff. We have friends that run GBS Studios, which is a cool Detroit thing. We've been up there a couple times. So yeah, it's
Groovebox, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's been cool, man. And every time we come in, I know, you know, sometimes it's always like when you live in an area, it's kind of like, oh, it's not the greatest, but being just outside and coming into Detroit, it was still a big city to us. You know, it's fun to be here. So.
Right, very cool. The video, let's talk about that real fast.
Yeah.
Where Will We Go?
Yeah.
It's a really interesting video, really cool, kind of weird angle. If you guys haven't checked it out, you definitely need to, but let's talk about it. How did you guys shoot that, and where did the idea come from, and was that cameras on your head? I'm not real sure how that was going around.
Okay, so we have a friend who has done videos for us a long time, graduated from U of M, named Marty Stanow. That was his brainchild from start to finish. And it took many different forms, but he eventually it just got to the way where we got GoPros, and we put GoPros on our heads.
Okay.
And that was filmed all in Ann Arbor and a little bit in Dexter because we had to find a lake, you know.
Right.
But yeah, it was cool because we did it over 2 days, and we just kind of looked for different scenes. We rented a 2-man bike.
Oh wow!
Learned how to do it while we're filming, and so it was fun. We actually ran into people that knew who we were while we were filming it, so they freaked out, you know, kind of thing. It was kind of funny, but yeah, it was good. A lot of people say it's it makes them sick or whatever, but that's funny because we always say like, you know, Blair Witch Project made millions of dollars.
Right.
People went and saw it either way.
Right.
And we also, you know, I like to say, you know what, I made that film or that video. And I almost threw up way more times than you almost threw up, just from focusing on a little camera right here and having your world go all around you while on a bus or in an elevator or whatever. So
yeah, how did you get the effect of the going all around you?
We just spun around.
Oh,
in
yeah?
circles. Yeah.
Oh wow, man, that was a really cool edit. It looks really cool. So
yeah, there was a lot of spinning involved, and there was a merry-go-round scene where I almost lost it a few times, and it just stuck me in the middle of a merry-go-round and spun me around. And that was not fun, but I did it, you know, so it was good. But yeah, it was a lot of different edits, a lot of quickness, a lot of whatever, but it was a fun video to make, that's for sure.
Excellent. Well, you guys are rising up. How have you guys dealt with your management and getting your name out there and having people come to you to promote your stuff and get you interviews and do things like that?
You know, we're lucky. We signed on to a great management team, Rainmaker Artists. They're out of Austin, Texas. They believe in us. They treat us like family. It's kind of a small knit group, which is great. But they deal with major players, which is also great. You know, so but yeah, I mean, it's, you know, we're in that process of building our team. You know, and we try to keep it. I mean, everybody's always like, oh, you know, you gotta do the grind. You guys gotta pay your dues. It's like we've definitely done that. You know,
right?
In other bands or even this band. You know, we're not running a bus right now. We're still vanning it because it's way cheaper.
Right,
you know?
right.
Plus, there's 2 of us. A full crew for us is 4 guys, and I'm not paying for a bus for 4 guys.
Right.
So, but yeah, you know what? It's good, and we're grateful and for everything that comes our way. So it's kind of like, you know, if it comes from management, we still answer all the Facebook messages we get because it's like sometimes there's some guys putting out a video game with our song in it because he emailed us on Facebook. You know what I mean? Things like that. So
right.
It's cool, and I think, you know, we're a little bit of sellouts too. Like anything to get the songs out there, get the music out there. We're cool with it. You know, whatever.
That's how you have to do it.
Exactly.
How else are you going to get the music out there?
Exactly. Right.
Although I will say that this interview almost didn't happen.
That's true. Not my fault.
Are you going to get emotional? Because I almost got emotional. I was pretty upset. We almost got in a fist fight earlier. He came up. He was like, "Listen, no, we're going to handle this. It's going to be okay."
I mean, I told you I'd cry, but I'm going to hold back the tears.
It's going to be all right.
It's all good. But no, I mean, I'm glad it did happen.
Yeah,
good.
absolutely.
And I'm excited. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, that's the funny thing is, I'm excited. Like, you know, doing this tour of the Virgin Marys, who you had interviewed, and that's why you were originally here. And I apologize for you not getting that email back. But no, it's great, and it's cool how it worked out. Those guys have been awesome. They've been super nice, and they're great tour mates. We have a whole month left, and we're excited. So
yeah, how has it been? Because sitting down and talking with them, they were really nice, really cool, and like really eager about the music, which is exciting to see. Because sometimes you get these bands who kind of get these little egos about them, and you know, they get one single, and all of a sudden they're, you know, the Beatles, and it's not like that.
Tell me about it.
And so they seem really cool. So it's cool to see you guys on the bill together.
Yeah, and honestly, like, you never know what to expect, you know, and then them coming over, and you know, we heard like, oh, this is their first time they played CMJ, and they've never toured the U.S. And it's just they instantly got our sense of humor. They had the same worries we did. Like, are these guys going to be like jerks? Are these guys going to be cool? You know, whatever. So it worked out, and we're kind of in the same philosophy. Like, you know what, be as nice as you possibly can because it's going to come back to you. So,
right. You don't want to burn any bridges.
Yeah, exactly.
Like with me.
Sorry.
This guy. All right, well, here it is. Chris from IAMDYNAMITE. They're on tour right now with the Virgin Marys for the next month. Make sure you get your tickets. Check them out. And don't forget to check out Supermegafantastic. The new album from IAMDYNAMITE is out now.